Hi there, and welcome to the Mary Baker Eddy Historic House here in Rumney, New Hampshire. I'm Cindy Love, and I'm the site manager here. Since we can't meet in person at this moment, I'd love to share an incident that happened here in this house that shows how Mrs. Eddy's trust in God and love for the Bible helped to support her during a very challenging time in her life. Mrs. Eddy moved to this house in 1860 with her second husband, Daniel Patterson. This was before her discovery of Christian Science. They lived here for 2 years. During this time, the Civil War started. And in March of 1862, her husband Daniel was sent on an errand to Washington, D.C. on behalf of the governor of New Hampshire. But while he's down there, he's captured by Confederate troops and put in a military prison. That leaves Mary up here, all alone, without any support or any source of income. It's at this time that a neighbor comes to her for counsel on an issue that's very troubling to her. I'm going to share this from the biography Mary Baker Eddy, Christian Healer, because it's written in Mary's own words. She says, "A mother whose only son was drafted to enter the army came to me in tears, told of her trouble and her deep concern for her son's moral welfare. At that time, my husband was confined in Libby military prison, and my only son was in a military hospital. But I took almost my last dollar and bought a Bible for the woman's son, wrote a scriptural text on the flyleaf, and gave it to him. He was shot in battle, but the bullet struck the Bible and his life was saved. After his return home, he united with the Methodist Church. He always said that Bible and the text written on the flyleaf were the cause of his conversion." Mrs. Eddy goes on to say, this soldier came to see her after the war to show her the Bible she had given him. Embedded within its covers was a leaden bullet. Said the soldier, "That rifle ball was meant for my heart, and I have come many miles to show you that your goodness saved my life." I love this story. You know, it would be 4 more years before Mrs. Eddy would discover Christian Science. And she would later go on to write that God had been graciously preparing her during many years for this revelation. Certainly the time she spent here in this house and in this part of New Hampshire was very much a part of that gracious preparation. And when you're able to travel again, I hope you'll come visit this sweet house. I'd love to share with you all of the things that happened here, as well as in the house in North Groton, which is just 6 miles up the road. You can always visit Longyear's website to learn more about this house and all of the other aspects of Mrs. Eddy's life that led her to become the discoverer, founder, and leader of Christian Science. Thanks so much for spending these few minutes with me here in Rumney.